Have you ever wondered if porn was an okay thing to do? Have you ever wondered if masturbation wasn't a problem because you were not hurting anybody in the process? Have you ever wondered if having sex with your brother or your sister wasn't a problem? Have you ever wondered if having sex with your boyfriend was okay because you guys were going to get married anyway? Well, we wondered so too, and as a result, in 2015, some friends gathered to have a meeting to talk about sex and relationship, and this led to our first ever conference, which was very successful.
Based on the success of the first event and some of the challenges that came up, for instance, a young girl coming up stating that she was struggling with lesbianism, and boys opening up stating that they were struggling with pornography and all, we thought it wise to visit some of the junior high schools and speak to the teenagers, because we realized that for most of the people that shared their issues, the challenge began in the teenage years. So we thought that if we could arrest them earlier, we could deal with the issue. But when we got to the schools, we realized that the issues were actually much worse than we thought. For many of the young people were in multiple romantic relationships. Some of them even had multiple sexual partners, among others. So realizing that challenge, we thought it wise that perhaps we could have a conference for them where we will speak on chastity and talk about some of the challenges and how they could deal with it, which led to our first chastity conference in 2017. In this conference, we spoke to them and it was a success, but it also brought to light many challenges, because we realized that many of the students were also not just having multiple sexual partners, but then even having sexual acts with more than 2 partners at the same time, which was way beyond what we thought they were struggling with. So seeing all of these challenges, we thought it wise that we should actually take this thing seriously and visit as many institutions as we could and help out as many teenagers as possible.
Along the line, Circles of Love decided to venture into churches to share our information with them. So we visited one church and the youth really welcomed us, but in our interactions with them, we got to know that they had so many misconceptions about sex, love, and relationships. So we decided to visit other churches to also know what is going on there, and we got to realize that the youth is facing similar issues concerning what sex, love, and relationship is all about. And we got to know that this issue was an issue that most of the youth in the churches are facing, because it has been, the subject or the topic has been neglected for so long. And we decided to build ourselves up in order to tackle such issues among the youth in the church.
Also, we spoke to some teachers during our school visitation, and we realized they were also having the same issues as the students. Because of that, we thought it was to be having more dialogue on issues pertaining to sexuality, such as pornography, lesbianism, gayism, and masturbation.
In 2018, we had our team Restructuring, where we had new volunteers coming on board to help out with the school outreaches and then the school visitations. And then in October 2019, we organized a Chastity conference where we hosted about 700 students from 11 different schools. It was so much fun having the kids around. But from the data we gathered, we realized that about half of the students were addicted to pornography and then they were sexually active. Due to this, we believe it's right to have a team as this who will help the kids to make the right choices about their sexuality.
So because of the nature of our work, we organize campaigns to get on board anyone who is interested in what Circles of Love does. After getting them on board, we organize training sections for them and let them know what Circles of Love stands for and believe in, to prevent them from sending wrong information to our audience. And also, at the end of the year, we bring everyone in the team together through get-togethers and fun activities.
So from everything you have said so far, you might be thinking that this organization is directed towards teens and youth, which might be true, but If you're an adult and you have a challenge with pornography and anything else we have mentioned and you need help, you can get in touch. We have doctors and psychologists and professional counselors that we work with. We can refer your situation to any of them and they would easily handle it for you. Please do not stay in the situation. Please do not stay with the challenge. Just get in touch. We'll be willing to help you.
This has been our story and what we've been up to. We are Circles of Love, and we hope for a world where chastity and freedom from pornography and promiscuity are the order of the day. We believe that every little issue that has to do with sexual activities that the youth of today are facing with can be handled or resolved. And we approach every situation or issue with love and in love. As a non-governmental organization, we need volunteers to help push and forward this cause. So if you're out there watching us and you want to volunteer, please kindly get in touch with us. And if you want to sponsor as well, please do reach out to us. October is our social media campaign month. Kindly stay glued to our social media pages for more. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Love you.